I wrote a bad Yelp review about my child's daycare calling them racist. So my daughter Emma's been going to Little Sprouts daycare for about 8 months now. She's 3 and honestly loves the place. The teachers are nice enough, the playground's decent, and she comes home talking about her friends and art projects. Pretty standard stuff, but last month something happened that made me see red. I was dropping Emma off and running late for work as usual. There's this new teacher, Ms. Kelly, who started maybe 2 months ago. She's young, probably fresh out of college, blonde hair always in a perfect bun. Anyway, I'm rushing to get Emma's lunchbox put away when I hear Ms. Kelly talking to another teacher about the kids in her class. She's standing maybe 10 feet away and doesn't realize I can hear everything. She goes, "Yeah, these kids are so difficult to work with. Like that little boy Marcus, he's so aggressive. And don't even get me started on that Asian girl, she never listens." I swear, some of these families just don't teach their kids basic respect. I froze. The Asian girl she was talking about was obviously Emma. There are only 2 Asian kids in that class, and the other one's a boy. My blood started boiling because Emma's literally the most well-behaved kid ever. She says please and thank you without being reminded, shares her toys, follows directions perfectly. But I didn't say anything right then because I was in shock and Emma was right there. I just kissed her goodbye and left for work, but I couldn't stop thinking about it all day. That night I told my husband Jake what happened. He was pissed too, but said maybe I misheard or took it out of context. But I knew what I heard. The way she said that Asian girl with this tone, like Emma was just some stereotype instead of a sweet little kid with a name. I decided to write a Yelp review. Not crazy long or anything, just the facts. I said the daycare had a teacher who made racist comments about children, specifically referring to my daughter as that Asian girl, and claiming she doesn't listen when she's actually one of the most well-behaved kids there. I gave them 2 stars and said parents should be aware. Posted it Sunday night and went to bed thinking that was that. Monday morning my phone starts buzzing at like 7 a.m. It's the daycare director Patricia calling me. She's usually this calm, professional lady, but she sounded frantic. "We need to talk about your review immediately. This is very serious." I told her I'd come in after drop-off to discuss it. When I got there, Patricia had me sit in her office with the door closed. She had my review pulled up on her computer screen. "This is defamatory," she said. "Ms. Kelly is devastated. She's crying in the break room right now. She says she never said anything like that." I explained exactly what I heard, when and where. Patricia kept shaking her head, saying there must be some misunderstanding. Then she hits me with this. "You need to take this review down today, or we'll have to ask you to find alternative care for Emma." I couldn't believe it. They were basically threatening to kick my kid out because I told the truth about what their teacher said. "So you're saying if I don't lie and pretend your teacher didn't make racist comments, you'll punish my daughter?" Patricia got all flustered and started backtracking, saying that's not what she meant, but it was exactly what she meant. I left without agreeing to anything. By lunchtime, 3 other parents had texted me asking about the review. Apparently word was spreading in the parent group chat. That afternoon when I picked Emma up, Ms. Kelly wouldn't even look at me. She handed Emma her backpack without saying a word and walked away. But here's the thing that made me feel validated. Another mom, Janet, pulled me aside in the parking lot. "I saw your review," she whispered. "I heard her say something similar about my son last week. Called him that troublemaker kid when she was talking to the substitute. My son's black, by the way." 2 more parents came forward over the next few days with similar stories. Ms. Kelly apparently had a habit of referring to kids by their race or making assumptions about their behavior based on stereotypes. The review ended up getting dozens of responses from other parents sharing their own experiences.